Hey geography peeps, welcome back to Flag Friday, where we cover information on the flag of the most recent country video that we did, and today's episode is on Estonia. Fun little side note, I was just notified that the Estonia video is now featured on Estonia's largest news portal website, Postimees. So thank you, Estonia. Thank you for showing the Jagralov. By the way, second side note, I worked out everything with Kaylin O'Neill. There was a copyright claim, but it was done on a second party without her permission, and since then the copyright has been lifted and everything's all good. She's really cool. I implore you to check out her channel and videos. All right, enough intro talk. Let's jump in. Without further ado, now, the flag of Estonia looks pretty simple. However, the meaning behind it is a little convoluted because it's kind of open for interpretation. The flag is a tricolor flag of three equally sized horizontal bands of blue, black, and white. The blue is said to represent either the ancient freedom or truth or the fresh heavenly sky and waters. The black is said to symbolize either the soil or the lost independence or the dark times, whereas the white symbolizes the purity or hard work as well as the promise and pursuit towards a brighter future. Many speculate that the flag was also inspired simply off of Estonia's land during wintertime. See this picture right here? Yeah, let's zoom in. This is literally a forest in the background of a flat snowy plain with a blue sky above. Pretty cool, huh? Now, historically, Estonia has gone through a lot of outside occupations. First the Danes came in, then the Livonians, then the Swedes, then the Russians, then they had a very brief period of independence, and then the Russians came back, but this time they were Soviets, and then the Germans took over for a little brief period of time, and then the Soviets took over again until 1991 when they finally got their independence. Fun little side note, since they are so fixated on claiming to be Nordic, they actually came up with 4 variant flags with the Nordic cross that look like this. Some of the people in Estonia are actually considering adopting one of these flags. During some of the occupation times, though, they did enjoy a slight level of autonomy and were appointed their own government or republic flags. Under the Livonian time, they had this flag, and then during the Russian Empire times, they had this flag with purple on it, and then during the Soviet times, they had this flag with blue waves on a hammer and sickle. How charming. Quickly after independence from the Soviet Union, they used their old flag from their first independence from the Russian Empire in 1919, and quickly they adopted a new coat of arms, which brings us to the coat of arms. The coat of arms was kind of adopted off of the Danish one since they were kind of conquered by the Danes in the 13th century, and it just kind of stuck with them. The image depicts a golden shield with 3 blue lions facing left with their heads turned towards the viewer, or passant gardant if you really want to get into vexillological terminology, with red tongues and all surrounded by a garland of golden oak branches on each side. It kind of took them a while to come up with the exact interpretations for each part of the coat of arms, but this is kind of what the consensus agreed to. The first lion symbolizes the courage of the fight for freedom in ancient times, the second one for the uprisings in Harjumaa in 1314, and the third for the courage of the fight for freedom in 1918 to 1920. And during Soviet times, they were appointed this coat of arms. The image, of course, had the communist star with the hammer and sickle with a lower banner that read the Estonian Soviet Socialist Republic and the abbreviation in the center, all surrounded by rye stalks and pine or coniferous branches adorning the sides of the coat of arms. So there you go. Estonia has been tossed around from kingdom to dynasty to empire to republics over and over and over again, and yet they've still been able to somehow manage to crawl out as a small country of less than 2 million people that has been able to still hold on to their roots and never gave up on their sense of nationalism. Kudos to you, Estonia. This has been Flag Friday. You've just been flagged. Stay cool, stay tuned.